Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to Monday, April 14th. Today's segment of Food for Thought, where I like to give you mindful nibbles of bite sized nourishment. You must act as if it is impossible to fail, an Ashanti proverb. The truth is that we start from a position of success. No matter what happens, no matter what the appearance, we are always successful. The truth is that we have lessons to learn through our experiences. What appears as a failure is simply a stepping stone to realizing success. The truth is that we can do anything we focus our mind to do. What looks like failure teaches us what not to do, what does not work. It sends us back to the drawing board. It forces us to refocus and redo. All circumstances in the physical world are subject to change. The truth, however, is consistent. It never changes. The truth is that as long as we are breathing, we are one with God. God never fails. Our job is to act like we know. Victory is the stuff I am made of. That's an affirmation. I love this because it makes me think about a conversation I was having with a friend about 3 weeks ago about manifestation. And I was trying to explain that manifestation is possible, but you have a part to play in it as well. It's not a situation where you can say, I want to win the lottery, or I want this certain kind of car, this certain kind of job, and then it's just going to come and knock on your door. That is not how manifestation works. Sometimes things will manifest quickly, which makes it look like it came out of nowhere, but you have to do your part most of the time, and then you have to give your creator credit for making things work in the ether on the other side for you, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team. So yes, you have to act as if, you have this thing that you want, and we're always going to desire something. You have to do your part to go get it. If you want a certain kind of job, you have to do your part. Clean up your resume, start doing the research, getting the outfit together for the interview, visualizing already getting it. There is work to be done. And if you go after something and you feel like you went in grind mode and you still didn't get it, there is something in that experience that you are supposed to learn. I can remember when I was a distributor for the rap company, It Works. And I went hard for that because I was just kind of listening to my leaders and watching what everybody else was doing around me. And I had one area of success I had when it came to selling the physical wraps, but I didn't know anything about multi-level marketing. That's basically what it was. So I was trying to climb that ladder of multi-level marketing so that my paychecks would start getting bigger. And I wasn't having as much success as I saw those around me having, which was one mistake that I made by looking at what other people were doing and how fast they were growing. But then I gave up. After a certain amount of time, it wasn't catching on for me, and I gave up and I walked away from it. I'm not saying that I know what the future would have looked like if I had kept going. I kind of started feeling like this is not my lane. I have my own business that I could be grinding on and promoting. Why am I doing this for somebody else's business? So it was a little bit of all of that. But the point of today's segment of Food for Thought is you have to go through the experiences to get where you are trying to go. There are little pieces of things that you need to learn. I had a conversation with a family member, and she was frustrated because she was like, I'm asking God for these things and this certain mate and this and that. Why isn't it coming? And I'm like, do you really want everything that your heart desires right now to show up on your doorstep today? And she literally had to think about that. Because I told her what's going to happen is you're going to get those things and then you're going to desire more. As humans, we never stop desiring things. We're going to get that one thing and then we're going to want something else. It makes me think about a song by Outkast where Andre 3000 says, the whole time you wanted this cabriolet, he wanted a rabbit or something like that. And once he got the rabbit, then it was like, okay, now I want a Cadillac. So, yeah, we're going to always desire things. Do your part, have the discipline to do the work. And that's where I feel like, me included, I feel like that's where a lot of us fall off. So I hope this resonates with you. Share this with someone who you feel like is always complaining about not getting what they want, but also not doing the work. You know, the bottom line is you got to have faith in your creator. God is always with you, always. And God is living this life through you. So God wants the happiness and the excitement that you want. I love you. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We do food for thought Monday through Friday. Give this video a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram at a plant-based foodie. Love you. Bye.